Feedback Learnex. English forever.
In the whirlwind of misconceptions, misunderstandings, and general confusion surrounding the field of parapsychology and psychic activity, most people have no idea how to make distinctions between different types of psychic skills. There are very definite distinctions between everything from reading the tarot cards and telepathy to clairaudience and clairvoyance. ESP, extrasensory perception, prophecies of the future, and a sixth sense could be defined under the general term psychic ability. But where does psychic ability come from? Most say that it is part of their regular conscience and that they simply know or feel things before, during, or after they happen, despite not being able to explain how. Although parapsychology has been strongly criticized, analyzed, and stigmatized, the truth is that the evidence points to its truthfulness. Other types of psychic ability are clairaudience and clairvoyance. Clairaudience is generally defined as the ability to hear or perceive sounds that cannot be perceived by a non-psychic person. Clairsense is another kind of extrasensory perception in the sense that clairvoyant people can feel past, present, or future events by feeling them. Clairvoyance is a synonym for extrasensory perception, any knowledge or awareness of an event outside seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, or smelling. Divination is the act of making prophecies or predictions through the practice of occult arts. Contrary to popular belief, this is different from intuition, which is defined as the ability to perceive or act based on simply knowing what is right. Tarot cards and tarot reading is a form of divination. Although the main ideas of divination and intuition have been adjusted to seem that anyone, the truth is that only a few people take the time to perfect and develop their extrasensory perception skills. What is the difference between psychometry and psychokinesis? Psychometrics is defined as the ability to obtain information about an object by obtaining physical contact with the object. Good examples of this is seen in countless movies. Visualize it. The hero touches a book and on contact is filled with images of his previous user and the destination that came upon him. Psychokinesis is the ability to move objects through wanting or thinking. List of psychic abilities that have been attributed to people in the real world. Many of these are also known as ESP or extrasensory perception or even sixth sense. Contribution, materialization, disappearance, or teleportation of an object. Aura reading, perception of the energy fields that surround people, places, and things. Automatic writing, writing produced without conscious thought. Astral projection or mental projection, an out-of-body experience in which an astral body separates from the physical body. Bilocation or multi-location, being in multiple places at the same time. Clairvoyance or second sight, perception outside the known human senses. Death warning, a vision of a person alive before his death. Divination, getting information about a situation more commonly through a ritual. Dowsing, ability to locate objects, sometimes using a tool called dowsing rod. Energy medicine, healing by channeling a form of energy. Mediumship or channeling, communication with spirits. Precognition, premonition, and premonitory dreams, the perception of events before they happen. Psychic surgery, removal of deceased body tissue through an incision that heals immediately after. Pyrokinesis, fire manipulation. Retrocognition, perception of past events. Scrying, use of an element to see events at a distance and or in the future. Telepathy, transfer of thoughts or emotions in any direction. Transvection, body levitation and flight. Thanks for joining us on this week's edition of Feedback Learnex. As you can see, psychic abilities are in-depth, so tell us, do you have a psychic ability?
Feedback Learnex, English Forever. Estamos en sintonía. Feedback Learnex, English Forever. Feedback Learnex, English Forever.